fantastic news coming out of the polls. What do I mean by Biden doubling Trump? He's doubling him in the electoral college. I'm going to explain why and what that means in a second. First of all, this segment is brought to you by Too Strong Coffee. So twostrongcoffee.com/TYT. I like this as my head better than my actual head. All right. Anyways, so if they help progressive causes. If you buy 2 bags or more, money goes also to Just Democrats, Wolfpack, Rebellion Pack, TYT, etc. 3 bags or more and you get a cool mug. And it's organic, it's fair trade, it's progressive. twostrongcoffee.com/TYT. And we'll put the link in the description box. Okay, so if the election were held today, according to Real Clear Politics, and so then you don't, at that point, you're not looking at what is leaning or likely. You just said who's winning right now in the different states. Well, last time around, Donald Trump won by getting the states he had to, like Florida and Ohio, which are the 2 major swing states historically over the last 20 years. But then he actually won Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin, of course. So how is he doing in all of those? Well, first of all, he's got to hold those 3. Those are the most important. Breanne Kane, thank you for upgrading your membership. Really appreciate it. And I can see all the members on here too, TYT members. You could become a member by hitting the join button below. Look at that, Foxer just became a member. Thank you guys. Michelle Herder, appreciate it. How's he doing in those 3? Trump is doing disastrously. He's losing all those by more than 5 points. So Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Michigan. Actually, at this point, the 2 out of the last 3 polls has him down by 9 points in Pennsylvania. So Trump in a world of trouble already on that alone. Okay, but he's now, if the election were held today, and it's actually 33 days from now, make sure you vote. tyt.com/vote to find out how. So he would lose not only those 3 states, but he'd actually lose Florida. And that seems surprising. But Ohio seemed like it was gone. It was for the Republicans in the last couple of elections fairly decisively. No, Ohio is back. Biden's winning that comfortably. But we're not done. Yesterday, I told you about North Carolina and Arizona. They're now in Biden's camp. Now, it doesn't mean that he's going to hold those leads. But the fact that we're talking about North Carolina and Arizona means Trump is in a world of trouble. Okay, so now if the election were held today, he would win. Biden would win North Carolina and Arizona. And now, for the first time, Iowa. Look, guys, I'm getting super close to calling this election. If it was any other election, as I've been telling you the last couple of days, I'd have called it already. That you're not going to come back from a 7.5 point national lead. You're not going to come back from losing Iowa, North Carolina, and Arizona 1 month before the election. So if you summed up all of that right now, and those were accurate and they held, the Electoral College would be 359 to 179. Landslide. Destruction. Biden would win the Electoral College 2-1. 2-1. That's why you're seeing the panic that you're seeing in Trump, in the Republican Party, and the Republican senators. Today, Greg Abbott, we covered it on the main show every day, 6 o'clock. Make sure you're watching that. Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas, panicked so much, he started closing down the places where you hand in your mail-in ballots. They're worried about losing Texas. They're worried about losing Texas. I'm so close to going, nah. And by the way, right wing, you don't believe me? Come and see. You know, you loved election night in 2016, watching the Young Turks. Well, come and see on 2020. See if all the polls are wrong. It said they're not wrong. So, as things stand now, we are in fantastic shape. Before I give you the last part, there's so many members that just signed up, and I want to call out all of them. So bear with me as I touch the screen here to get your names. Cheap Cosmo Geek just signed up. Alien Chimpanzee, that's a fun handle. Just became a member. Rotocut Gaming. Bear with me here, guys. I don't want to miss you guys. Sudarshan Jane just joined. Check out, by the way, the conversation I just had with Ravi Patel on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/TYT. I think you'll love it. He's got a new show called Pursuit of Happiness on HBO Max. Lauren Tamura, Alan Nelson just joined, Lou Flavour, Tim Bryan just joined, Chris Reimer Isaacson just joined, AJ Duenas, thank you for the YouTube super chat. I appreciate it, brother. Juliana Osborne, Maria Jose Olvera. I love it that I can't keep up with you guys. Feeling good. Jamil Platty, Michael Bess. So, guys, we did 100 Loser Donald segments before the 2016 election. And Kathy Sandoval just joined. And we hit Trump, and we hit him hard. But we couldn't get the Democrats to go along with us. We're like, look, guys, just talk about how, yes, he's racist and all that, and he's a terrible guy, and he's sexist, and he grabbed women. Yes, everybody already knows that. Move on to how incompetent he is. And if the Democratic Party and the mainstream media focused on the things that we focused on, there's no way he would have won. He only won by 78,000 votes as it was. Nicole Tango, thank you for joining. Tim Thompson, thank you for using YouTube Super Chat. So, Cats. What a fun name. Upgraded membership. Brandy, thank you for joining. Anyway, so guys, let me, just to finish up here. And now, finally, people are getting it. Oh, he's incompetent. The New York Times story is devastating because it shows he's actually broke. Every business that he runs himself has gone bankrupt. And I explained that in 2016. And now the new businesses, the golf courses, the towers, they're all losing money. 15 million a year, 35 million a year, 50 million a year. I mean, every business he manages is a disaster. So what do? He managed the American economy right into the ditch. I love it when they say, no, well, things were going well before the collapse. That's not a thing. That's like Herbert Hoover saying the Roaring 20s were going great until the Great Depression. Yeah, schmuck. The Great Depression is the big news event there. Not that it was going well until the bubble burst. And then you saw we got 200,000 dead because of his incompetence on coronavirus. And then everybody saw it with their own eyes. This is not even in the polling yet. Wait till you get that polling. And we're doing poll watch here, so you'll get to see that polling soon. And I'll have it for you as soon as it breaks. That debate was a train wreck. Incredibly rude and obnoxious. In a way that turns people off indisputably, and then not denouncing white supremacy. Even the most diehard Republican senators right now are like, I probably would have denounced white supremacy. That was not a hard one. Even bootlicker Lindsey Graham's like, why? Why didn't you just say that white supremacy is bad? Because he is a white supremacist. So that's the other half of Trump. But so election doesn't end today. There's still another month to go. But if you're a Democrat pulling for, or if you're a rational human being rooting for decency and democracy, and for Trump to lose, so far things look great. Let's hope that it keeps going. Again, I want to thank our sponsor, twostrongcoffee.com/TYT. It tastes great, organic, fair trade, progressive, etc. And I want to thank you guys, Faustino Rodriguez, DB Smith. Let me shout out the last names here before we go. Because so many other people joined up. Tim Bryan just joined up. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Devin Post just joined up. Chris Reimer Isaacson. I don't know if I read that name, and now I'm really messing with the camera. And let's go here to these folks. Julian Osborne, Maria Jose Olvera, I read that. Thank you guys. Lisa, thank you for using YouTube Super Chat. Jamel Platt, it's just that I don't want to miss you guys. Oh, Michael Bess, thank you for upgrading. Appreciate it, brother. Tim Thompson again. Love you guys. Kathy Sandoval. And I like seeing your names. I like picturing where you guys are from. Greg Matson, thank you. Join button's so easy, right down below. When I see it on tyt.com/go, that's our campaign to keep Young Turks strong and healthy. And thanks to you guys, we've kept all of our employees through coronavirus. Linda Gortzman, thank you. So that's tyt.com/go, and I see your names. I see what town you're from, and I picture you guys. And I love that. I love that we're so strong, all of us together, and we're united. Nicole Tanko, I told you guys about that. I told you about cats, folks. Kudlip Marhajan, thank you, brother. Brandy just joined up. Efrian Gomez just joined up. If you guys keep joining up, I can never leave. I'll be here broadcasting forever, which is kind of cool. Danny Ungaro, thank you. Jeff Robertson just joined up. Jeanette Joyner just joined. Well, that makes sense, Jeanette Joyner. Polly Euro Kalen, Jane, Steph Burgess, Christopher, Sanamar, so many of you guys. Five Abel, Sheila Mahone, Lady Cave. As I'm reading the old ones, the new ones are joining, hence never letting me go. True Story, CD Win 711, I think, Ben Lucas, Michael Stusiak, Tim Thompson did it again on YouTube Super Chat, Philippe Valoy, Christopher E. Panetta, Jason W., Tasman Wilson, Joseph Rice, Tracy Franks, Praveen Govindan. There's a Praveen that works at TYT. She's awesome. Bokanable, Miranda Nathan, Lisa Parker, JD. Guys, it's Chinese Moon Festival. I got to go eat with the family for Chinese Moon Festival, but I love you guys. Ace Gamma, DB Smith, I think I'm caught up. Sandeep Monkar just gave on YouTube Super Chat. Faustino Rodriguez, I think I caught up. You guys are the best. Let's go win this thing. All right. Love you.